How does it feel to have the comfort of finals locked in, but knowing you still have something to play for in that second spot?
Yeah, it's a good question, and I agree we've got a lot to play for. So we want to finish as high up the ladder as we can, and if we can push into the top two, that would be great. But either way, a game in Melbourne against Melbourne Victory, I think, is great preparation for what's to come in the finals series. So we're really looking forward to the challenge, and we think we can get something out of this game for sure.
And last time you played Victory back in round one, it was kind of seemed like a valiant loss at the time coming off last season's form. But with recent form, what are you expecting from the game tomorrow?
Pretty similar, to be honest. They're a really good defensive side, and I know Jeff prides his team on trying to keep clean sheets and make it difficult for opposition to score. So we think that'll be the same again. And obviously they've got some attacking threats up front as well, but we do too. So it was a really good game in round one, and could have gone either way. Probably a draw would have been a fair result, but they pipped us. So hopefully we can get over there and give one back to them.
And last week we had the come from behind win against Brisbane. What other lessons kind of came from that game?
Yeah, we weren't all that happy with our first half. We were probably just a little bit laboured and didn't think we really clicked into gear. And so it wasn't until we sort of went behind that we sort of played the way that we wanted to play and attacked the game how we'd set out to from the beginning. So it was good to fight back. There were some positive moments in the game as well. So I think we scored some nice goals too. And yeah, Brisbane were a tough opponent. They were desperate, and to be able to meet their challenge and finish over the top of them shows the group's got a lot of character.
And Aaron Healy out of the squad as announced yesterday with a quad injury. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, Aaron's kind of been managed the last few weeks and hasn't quite been 100%, so we've been bringing her off early or starting her from the bench. And it's just not at that point where it's improving that much. So we just thought with the international break coming up, it was a good opportunity to try and freshen her up. And we want her playing at 100%, not just sort of managing and getting through. And so we're confident that, you know, towards the end of the season, she'll be available again and she'll be 100% and fit and raring to go and terrorising defences like she does.
And Fiona scored a brace off the bench last week. She's going up against current Golden Boot leader Emily Gilnick this week. Are you looking to play her in a similar role off the bench again?
We'll see what we do with Fiona. Again, she's another one that we've just sort of been managing back from injury because it's been an injury that she's suffered twice throughout the season. So we just want to be careful about the way we manage these players. But she's trained really well this week. She's put her hand up for selection. So the coaching staff will review training and go through our match plans and see whether we decide to start her on the bench or start her on the pitch.
With this season's finish, you are Adelaide United's most successful A-League women's coach, and I know you'll probably throw over to the girls and give them all the credit, but how does it make you feel?
Oh, of course it makes me feel proud, but it's really a team effort. It's all the staff. You know, I see how hard they work, and often a lot of them are working multiple jobs, and you know they're fully committed to our program, but also having to do other things to make ends meet. So a lot of credit needs to go to them, and the players, like you said, they've been fantastic from day one. They were really stung by what happened last year, as we all were. And they were very clear about the fact that they wanted to do something about that this year, and you can see the response on the pitch. So the credit goes to the whole team.